regarding the issue of homosexuality and the practice of sodomy that has engulfed our nation in the last few days, it must be made clear to note that in Zambia, there are a lot of cases of homosexuality that have been happening behind the scenes. Now, it is very important as a nation to preserve our culture and our Christian standing. Zambia is a Christian nation raised on the fundamentals of Christianity. And because we are a Christian nation, we are governed by the principles of Christianity. We cannot wash our hands, especially as a church. Men of God in Zambia must rise up. The biggest challenge we have in fighting homosexuality in Zambia is the church. The silence of the church will receive the judgment of God. Every man of God, every church, every woman of God, every Christian that has failed to rise up in this nation to condemn homosexuality, God will be the judge. When God gives us a nation as Zambia, He wants us as a church to rise up and condemn the practice of homosexuality. Because the Bible is clear over homosexuality. Scriptures have made it clear for us to understand as a people of God on how we should treat the issue of homosexuality. Now, in Leviticus chapter number 18, the Bible is very clear. The Bible says, Leviticus 18, verse number 22. The Bible says, "You shall not lie with a man as with a woman. It is an abomination." Homosexuality is an abomination. God says, "You shall not lie with a man." You will not sleep with a man as though you are sleeping with a woman. A woman will not sleep with another woman as though they are sleeping with a man. It is an abomination. It is an act that is abominable. It is against the nature of God's order. It is against the plan of God. We should not fall victim of the Western that promotes the culture of the devil, the culture of wickedness. What they are after is to promote and increase the chances of hell prevailing in the now. It is an abomination, and as a Christian, you should not bow down to dance to this tune of this song. Look at another verse in the same book, Leviticus, chapter number 20, verse 13. The Bible says, "If a man lies with a man, as if a man lies with a man as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." If you find a man lying down with another man as though it is a woman, they have committed an abomination, and their punishment is death. God's judgmental focus on abominational acts of homosexuality, sodomy, lesbianism, gayism, what God judges it is with the death. The penalty of it is death. God does not look at it as an element that needs a very casual approach. God looks at it as a product that brings God's judgment, God's destruction. In Jude verse 7, the Bible says, like in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, like in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, like in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's how it shall be for they that have given themselves to sexual immorality. The nation of Zambia has surrendered itself to the immorality of homosexuality. And our bishops are quiet. Our apostles are quiet. Our fathers in this nation are silent. Why? Because they have embraced wickedness. They have embraced homosexuality. The government is silent. They cannot speak loudly to condemn it. We need to rise as a church. Homosexuality is not of this nation. It is not of Zambia. And let that demon not be allowed to prevail in this nation. Every man of God, every church must wake up and rise up to fight this evil. We are a covenant nation, a nation that borders on the principles of God, and we should be governed by those principles. We should not bend down because of money. We should not bend down because we are poor. We should not bend down. That demon, that evil must be rejected.